Hello everyone. If you are new here, I am Surendra Reddy, Faculty for Electrical Machines at OHM Institute, Hyderabad. Let me show you the summary of today's session. I will be discussing about the recent news came from Telangana government about a huge recruitment process of 80,000 plus vacancies. And also based on most reliable resources, I am going to tell you what are the expected number of vacancies for electrical engineering students. And then we will discuss about AEE exam pattern. Earlier I discussed about AE examination pattern of both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana states. If you wish to watch that video, that will be available in the description. Then we will also discuss about a subject-wise preparation strategy and subject-wise marks weightage as well. I hope after watching this video, your preparation strategy is going to be more effective. Now, before jumping into the actual discussion, let me tell you about a new batch announced by OHM Institute targeting upcoming AEE exams. And this batch is scheduled for 100 days with 8 to 9 hours of classes every day. And the batch is starting from March 22nd, 2022. More details are available about this batch in the description of this video. As all of you know that on 10th March 2022, our Honorable Chief Minister KCR has announced the recruitment process of 80,000 plus vacancies in Telangana government. All these vacancies are going to be recruited by Telangana State Public Service Commission. But our focus is mainly on how many vacancies are there for electrical engineers. Based on most reliable resources from government side, we got the number of tentative vacancies for electrical engineers, and here the numbers. In I&CAD department, Irrigation and CAD department, we have around 250 plus electrical engineering vacancies available, okay, AEE electrical engineering vacancies. And in R&B and HMWSSB together, we have 30 plus electrical engineering manager positions available. And in Polytechnic lecturers post, around 130 plus electrical engineering posts are available. And in all other departments together, around 20 plus electrical engineering posts are available. When I said all other departments, it includes energy sector, okay, science and technology sector, forest department, okay, Panchayati Raj department, all other departments together, okay. So we have around 20 plus electrical engineering posts. These are the expected number of vacancies for electrical engineers exclusively. However, there is no news, official news about recruitment from electricity departments as of now, but there is a huge number of vacancies available, and very soon we can expect a news from electricity boards as well, that is Genco, Transco and Discoms, okay. Alright, our focus is today on AEE exams, okay, because whatever the vacancies I have shown earlier, all these vacancies are going to be recruited by TSPSC based on a single exam pattern, that is AEE exam. Now let's look at the exam pattern. AEE exam will have two stages basically. First stage is about written examination and the second stage is personal interview. And again, the written examination will have two papers. Paper 1 is general studies and general ability, and this paper will have 150 questions for 150 marks, and the duration is also 150 minutes. And paper 2 is about technical subjects, okay, that is electrical engineering students will write electrical engineering paper, civil and mechanical students will write their own department papers. And this paper 2 technical paper will have 150 questions but carrying 300 marks, that means each question will carry 2 marks and 150 minutes time will be available. So written paper is 150 plus 300, it's together 450 marks. And based on written examination score, students will be shortlisted for interviews, personal interviews, and the personal interview will carry around 50 marks. And overall, the recruitment process is for 500 marks. Understand? And another note point is, AEE examination do not have any negative marking, okay? Alright, now let's understand about the syllabus of AEE examination. As I said, there are two papers available. First we will discuss about the syllabus of general studies and general ability paper, and then we will discuss about technical subject paper syllabus. Coming to general studies paper, there are number of topics available, and I will also show you topic wise weightage based on the past 4 examinations conducted by TSPSC, okay, AEE exams conducted by TSPSC. And you can see roughly This is the syllabus mentioned on TSPSC exams. We have current affairs, regional, national and international level, and international relations and events, okay. General science, that is science and technology, recent advancements in science and technology, and environmental issues like disaster management, prevention, mitigation strategies, okay. Economic and social development of India as well as Telangana, and physical, social and economic geography of both India as well as Telangana. And another thing, Telangana culture and Telangana languages and everything, and socio-economic and political history. We will simply call it as modern history of India, and a special emphasis on Telangana, okay, modern history of India and a special emphasis on Telangana. That means especially about Telangana movement, state formation, okay, everything. And then Indian polity, it's another important topic, Indian polity. Then about heritage, culture, arts and everything. It's a huge topic, okay. And another important area is policies of both Telangana state as well as central government, and also the schemes which are running currently by Telangana government as well as central government, okay. And finally, general ability, that is 10th class level basic English and some simple reasoning and aptitude questions, okay. Data interpretation is also involved. So this is the basic syllabus, okay, and a detailed syllabus was available in the description as well, okay. Now let us come to the syllabus of a technical paper. Technical paper, that too electrical engineering. These are the subjects available: electrical circuits, electrical machines, EMF, power systems, control systems, UEE, utilization of electrical energy, measurements, analog and digital electronics, power electronics and drives, and then general ability. This general ability means aptitude in English only, okay. An important note is AEE examination do not have signals and systems and mathematics, whereas if you look at AE examination syllabus, it has signals and systems and mathematics as well, okay. Fine. Now let me show you topic wise what are the weightages, okay. General studies topic wise weightages, okay, because if you know the topic wise weightages, then only you can prioritize your preparation, okay. And these are the topic wise weightages based on the past 4 AEE examination papers, okay, past 4 AEE examination papers. And you can see Indian geography carrying 9 questions out of 150, current affairs 10 questions out of 150, science and technology 6 questions, okay, environment, ecology 5 questions, like that, topic wise. And you can see Telangana geography carrying more marks, 13 questions. Then Indian history carrying 12 questions, Telangana history carrying 10 questions, okay. And then another important area, polity. This is the area carrying more marks, okay, more questions. Indian polity is carrying 17 questions out of 150. Then another important area is general ability, that is aptitude, reasoning and English together will carry around 30 questions out of 150, okay. So you can easily understand which topics are more important and which topics can be given with least priority. I'll show you using a graph. You see here, this is a graph based on subject wise and topic wise weightage, and you can easily understand that the highest weightage is Indian polity, 17 questions out of 150, okay, Indian polity. Then aptitude and reasoning together carrying 30 questions, okay, together carrying 30 questions out of 150. One can easily score 25 questions, one can easily score 25 out of 30, because I told you that the English questions are basic 10th class level English only. It's not very tough grammar or anything. It's basic 10th class level English, okay. And even aptitude and reasoning questions are also basic questions only, okay. And then the next highest weightage is for Telangana geography, Indian history, current affairs, Telangana history. So you can easily understand which topics are carrying more marks, okay. And then priority preparation. Another important thing is that general studies is a purely memory based subject. There are no formulas or concepts involved here, purely memory based. So it will not happen all of a sudden, okay, in a single day or within 1 week you cannot prepare for general studies. So what we urge the students is, give some time every day till the examination so that you can score good number of marks in general studies paper. Okay, devote at least 1 hour to 1.5 hours every day. Like that, continue till the date of the examination so that you can score good number of marks. Okay, and I said it's very easy, but it will take time. Okay, right. Consistent preparation is very important for general studies. Devote 1 hour to 1.5 hours every day on topic wise preparation, then obviously you can score good number of marks. Now let me show you subject wise weightage, keeping the past 3 AEE papers. These are the technical subjects. Okay, paper 2. I am taking I&CAD paper in 2017, HMWSSB paper 2015 and HMWSSB paper 2020. It's a recent paper. Keeping these 3 examination papers, I segregated subject wise marks weightage, and you can see that power systems is the first one. You can see if you look at the 3 papers, on an average power system subject is carrying around 25 to 26 questions out of 150. Electrical machines alone is carrying approximately 25 to 26 questions out of 150. That means if you combine power systems and machines together, approximately 55 questions will be covered out of 150. So you can understand how important these 2 subjects are. Okay. Then the next highest weightage is power electronics and drives. You can see on an average approximately around 16 to 17 questions were there from power electronics subject. Then the next highest weightage is for utilization and measurements. Okay, these 2 subjects together will carry approximately around 30 questions out of 150. And you can understand the least number of questions are coming from analog electronics, digital and EMF. Okay, right. So now I will show you percentage wise which subjects are carrying more marks and which subjects are carrying less marks, so that it will be easy for your preparation. Okay, now see here. Yes, you can understand machines and power systems together carrying 35% of your paper. So keeping all these percentages in mind, I would like to segregate all these subjects, all the technical subjects into 4 groups. First one is group 1 subjects. Electrical machines and power systems together is group 1, carrying 35% of your question paper. Therefore, these subjects are very, very important. You have to answer more than 95% of questions from these 2 subjects. Then you can score good marks. Okay, you should not leave even a single topic. And then coming to group 2 subjects, which are important subjects, power electronics and measurements together, you can understand 23% of the paper will be covered. Okay, you should be able to score at least 90% marks from these 2 subjects. Then group 3 subjects, control systems, utilization and electrical circuits. And another advantage with group 3 subjects is they are very, very easy subjects. Easily you can score marks from these 3 subjects: control systems, utilization and electrical circuits. You can understand these 3 subjects together will cover approximately 25% of your question paper. And again, you should be able to score more than 85% questions from these 3, and they are also very easy subjects. And then the least weightage is for digital electronics, analog electronics and EMF, because you can see all of them together will carry 10% of the question paper. And these 3 belongs to group 4 subjects, and you can take some choice in about these 3 subjects. Suppose based on the time available for you, okay, based on the difficulty level of the topic, you can take some choices in these 3. Okay, but I don't suggest any student to leave some of the topics or subjects. In case if you don't have sufficient time, or if you are facing any issue about the difficulty of the subject, then you can take some choice in these 3 subjects. Okay, that is digital, analog and EMF. But there are certain easy topics available in these 3 subjects also. You just try to prepare in easy topics and you can decide later about the difficult topics of these 3 subjects. But the remaining subjects, you should not leave them. Every topic is very important, because you know that these exams are very competitive, and I am keeping general category students in mind, and if you have reservation, that will be obviously applicable, but very competitive examination. So all the subjects you have to prepare well. About the last 3 subjects you can take some choice. Okay, right. Now let's understand subject wise preparation strategy, because you know that before starting the preparation, it's very important that you should have some strategy. Then only you can learn the subject more effectively within a short period of time. Okay, right. Let's understand what are the topics available in power system subject. There are 4 basic topics: transmission and distribution, protection and load frequency control, power system analysis, and power generation. Out of these 4 topics, T&D and protection will carry the main weightage. Okay, approximately 70% questions will come only in these 2 topics. And then power system analysis and generation together will carry 30% of the questions. And before starting the preparation of this subject, a student should have basic understanding of AC networks and 3-phase networks. Okay, so suppose if you are preparing on your own at your home, then you please learn the basics of AC networks and 3-phase circuits and then start power system subject. Then it will be easy. Okay, if you don't have basic understanding of these 2, it will become difficult for you to understand the concepts of power system. Okay, because I told you this is an important subject. Right. Suppose if you are taking coaching from any institute or any organization, then obviously the concerned teacher will tell you the basics first, and then the subject will be started, so there is no issue. Okay, fine. Now coming to the difficulty level, it's a moderate to difficult subject. However, it's very important, you have to prepare. Okay, even though certain topics are difficult, you have to prepare. Okay. Now let me also tell you what are the reference books for power systems subject. Okay, so for the first topic, that is T&D and load frequency control, CL Vadva book is the most preferable one. And for protection, switchgear, power system protection and switchgear by Badriram and Vishwakarma is one of the best book. And for power system analysis and generation, Nagrad and Kothari book is the best preferred book. Okay, and you can use these textbooks to learn the subject more effectively. Okay, so that you can answer each and every question. Okay, fine. This is about power system subject. Now let's understand about electrical machines. It's one of the scoring subject, as I told you earlier. It has 4 topics overall: transformers, DC machines, induction and synchronous. And every topic is carrying equal weightage, so you should not leave any topic here. Okay, and of course special machines are also included, because every machine has some special properties using which special machines are designed, and basics of special machines is also important. Okay, and before starting preparation of electrical machines, a student should have basic idea about DC and AC networks, and also basic idea about magnetic circuits and 3-phase networks. Okay, and learn these basics and then start electrical machine subject, which will be very, very easy. And coming to the difficulty level, it's a moderate subject. You won't find any topic very difficult. At the same time, you don't find any topic very easy. It's a moderate subject, very easy to score marks. Okay, then the reference books for electrical machines are, these are most famous books in students community: P.S. Bimra, Electrical Machinery by P.S. Bimra and J.B. Gupta. Okay, you might have seen these books many times in your academic career as well. Okay, right. Now the next one, electrical circuits. It's very, very easy subject and also very important. It's not only for examination point of view, it's also about other subjects point of view. If you learn electrical circuits in a detailed manner, remaining subjects will become more and more easy. Okay, yes, this electrical circuit subject will also have 4 topics. First one is DC analysis, where you will study about KVL, KCL equations, okay, nodal analysis, mesh analysis and everything. Then about network theorems. Okay, you can see DC analysis is carrying 40% weightage out of all the questions. Network theorems will carry 10% weightage, and then AC analysis, okay, about capacitors, inductors, circuits and everything. Okay, steady state analysis, transient analysis and everything. It will carry 40% of the total marks. And then we have 2-port networks and miscellaneous topics in the sense graph theory and magnetic circuits and everything. Okay, coupled circuits. So it will carry 10% of the total questions. So you can understand easily, DC analysis and AC analysis together will carry 80% of the total questions from electrical circuits. Very, very important, and also very easy as well, as I said. And before starting the preparation on electrical circuits, a student should have basic idea about differentiation and integration. Okay, that's all, nothing more than that. Okay, these are the things you will learn in your intermediate. Okay, usually differentiation and integration, and those basic mathematical concepts are sufficient to learn this subject more effectively. Okay, and I can say this subject is easy to moderate. Most of the topics are very easy. Certain topics like transient analysis or maybe resonance topics may look little difficult. However, I should say most of the topics are very, very easy. Okay, and the best book to learn electrical circuits effectively is Alexander and Sadiku, Elements of Electrical Circuits by Alexander O. Sadiku, and Circuits and Network Analysis by Sudhakar and Shyam Mohan. Okay, this is an Indian author book, which the language is very easy. I suggest students to prefer this book for state services exams. Okay, because this book has so many examples also, and most of the examples are repetitive questions in various state services exams. Okay, right. This is about electrical circuits. And then coming to the next important subject, power electronics and drives, which is slightly on the difficult side. But when I said when I'm talking about AEE examination, you don't find many numerical questions from power electronics. Okay, most of the questions are theoretical questions and also formula based questions. Okay, they will simply ask you which of the following statements are correct. They will give 4 to 5 statements, theoretical statements. You just read the statements and answer which is correct one, or which of the following formula is suitable for the explanation. They will give you one theoretical explanation and they will give you 4 formulas. You have to choose which formula is correct. Okay, you don't find many numerical questions greatly in power electronics subject. That's why for state services examination preparation, especially AEE examination, I should say this subject is a moderate subject, not so difficult. Okay, because numerical questions are less. And you see, there are overall 6 topics. First one is about basics of semiconductor devices, then rectifiers and inverters, choppers, next voltage controllers and power electronic drives. Okay, every topic is almost carrying same weightage. As I said, it's a moderate subject because numerical questions are not so great. Okay, but before learning this subject, one should have a basic idea about Fourier analysis and AC circuit analysis. Okay, basic Fourier analysis and basic AC circuit analysis, especially inductor capacitor circuits. Okay, if you have a basic understanding about these topics, power electronics is not a difficult subject to handle. Okay, so usually students will say it's a moderate to difficult subject, but as far as AEE exams is concerned, it's a moderate subject, not so difficult. Okay, coming to the reference book for power electronics subject, yes, it's a standard book, Power Electronics by P.S. Bimra. For any examination, you can refer this textbook. Okay, right. Then coming to control systems, another easy subject that we have, and there are 4 topics: mathematical modeling, time domain analysis, frequency domain analysis and state space analysis. Out of which you can understand mathematical modeling and time domain analysis itself carrying 70% of the paper. Frequency domain analysis is almost 28%, state space analysis carrying a little weightage. Okay, and all the topics are very, very easy. I should not say any topic difficult in control systems. Most of the topics are very easy, and AEE questions are much more easier compared to AE questions or gate questions in control system subject. But questions will come from wide area. You have to cover each and every topic of the subject. Okay, clear understanding of the subject is important to answer the questions. Even though questions are easy, understanding of the subject is very important. Otherwise, you may end up with wrong answers. Okay, right. What are the prerequisites? Okay, basics of Laplace and inverse Laplace is sufficient. This is what you learn in the first year of your BTech usually. Okay, Laplace transform and inverse Laplace transform. It's not a great deal. Okay, you can easily understand. Okay, that's why this subject is considered as easy to moderate subject, and the best books for this are Control Systems by Anand Kumar. This is the best book. Norman S. Noyce is highly standard book. For AEE examination I don't prefer. So Anand Kumar book, Control Systems by Anand Kumar book is one of the best book. Okay, this is about control systems. Then measurements, another important subject, and also memory based subject. Okay, right. And this subject also has 4 topics. First one is about basic instruments, MI instruments, okay, and other instruments you will study, PMMC and MI instruments. And then you will study about measurement of power, energy, frequency, etc., all the parameters, how to measure, and then bridges, and then electronic measurements like electronic voltmeter, CRO, electronic ammeter, okay, galvanometer and other things, okay, right. And it's a very easy subject, memory based subject. If you read this subject for once, you can remember for long time. That's how the subject is usually, okay. But for the first time when you are reading this subject, you should understand, okay, each and every concept, you know, till the depth, so that you can answer every question in the examination, okay, right. And the basics of DC and AC circuits are sufficient to score good number of marks from measurement subject, okay. So I should call this subject as a moderate subject, okay. And the best book for this is A.K. Sahani. It's one of the famous book that we have in electrical you know, engineering, okay. Fine, this is about measurements. Then about analog and digital electronics. I don't say students to concentrate much more on these 2 subjects, because I told you the weightage of these 2 subjects in AEE paper. So they will carry little less marks. So select the easiest topics of these 2 subjects and then prepare them first. If you look at analog circuits, op-amps and diode circuits are very easy. But when you come to BJT analysis or oscillators, they are little difficult. So prepare op-amps and diodes at least. Coming to digital number system, okay, sequential networks, combination networks, whatever the topics are very easy till you prepare up to that. Any difficult topics are there, you just leave them and keep it as a last priority, okay, because they are carrying little less weightage, okay. I don't say for digital electronics, no basics are required. You can straight away start the subject. No basics are required. But for analog electronics, you should have understanding about basic DC analysis. DC circuit analysis is sufficient. Okay. Yes, both are easy to moderate subjects, and the best books are coming to analog electronics. Boylsted is the best book, and for digital electronics, again Anand Kumar. Okay, fundamentals of digital circuits by Anand Kumar is sufficient. Okay, right. And we have next EMF. It is considered as one of the difficult subject because of the mathematics involved. Okay. However, in AEE examination, I told you many numerical questions will not come because calculator is also not available, and each question will carry only 1 minute. Therefore, you don't find any difficult questions. You will find a simple basic questions only. So when you wanted to leave a subject like EMF, at least learn basics. That means you will be on a safer side. Okay. It has 4 topics: vector calculus, electrostatics, magnetostatics, Maxwell's equation, etc. Out of them, electrostatics and magnetostatics are carrying major weightage. So at least learn the basics of these 2 topics before leaving. Okay. And you should have basics of coordinate geometry and calculus. That's why people feel this subject is difficult, because you are using great mathematics. Okay, coordinate geometry and calculus. Okay, and the best book for this is Sadiku, Principles of Electromagnetics by Sadiku. But I don't suggest reading textbook for this subject, because this subject is carrying less weightage and also little difficult. That's why best way is prepare all the previous questions of AE and AEE paper and leave the rest of the topics. Okay, at least old questions you have to prepare, so that if there is any repetitive question or same model, you can easily answer them. Okay, fine. Then we have another important subject. Students will usually feel utilization is not so important, but for AEE examination, utilization is one of the major subject. At least 10 plus questions will come, 10, 11, 12, that is the range usually, okay, in AEE paper. And also very easy subject. This subject is mainly a memory based subject. You need not to learn any concept, you just memorize the things, especially units, okay, units in traction, illumination, heating and welding, okay. And also the advantage with this subject is, if 10 questions came from utilization subject, you can answer all those 10 questions within 3 minutes. You can save a lot of time, and then you can utilize that time for other core subjects. Okay, that's the advantage with utilization. So you prepare utilization subject well and pray to the God that utilization subject should carry more marks That means you can save more time in the examination hall, okay? But you should not leave it, very, very important subject, okay? And the best book for utilization is UW by J.B. Gupta, okay? It is one of the best book, and you don't need any prerequisites to understand this book, because this is general physics, I should say, okay? General physics and general science, okay? It's all about that, okay? Very, very easy. Now the last one is about general ability. It's actually a topic from paper 1, not paper 2. It's not a technical part, but however, it's very important. I told you general ability is carrying 30 marks, okay? 30 marks. Only English and aptitude and reasoning, okay? And 120 marks will come from general studies. General studies will have 120 marks weightage, okay? So very, very important area. And also that general English, whatever you are studying, that is 10th class level, basic articles, basic verbs, okay? Like simple English and basic, paragraph reading and all, okay? It's not so difficult. Easily you can score marks, but basic practice is required, okay? Practice a little bit, then you can easily answer that, okay? That's all. This is about subject-wise preparation strategy. And the best books for aptitude and general English and general studies are the books released by OHM Institute, okay? You can use OHM Institute books. They have a huge number of example questions, number of previous year questions. They are sufficient enough to answer questions from these two topics well, okay? That's it. This is all about the subject-wise preparation strategy. But finally, once you started the preparation, once a particular subject is completed, in order to retain the concepts for a long time till the examination date, revision will play major role, okay? Students usually learn the subject well, but they don't give importance for revision. Because of that, they forgot so many concepts by the time of the examination. On the big day, they forgot most of the concepts. So it's very important not only to learn the concepts, it's also important to revise them. You should have your own revision strategy, okay? So on which date or on which time I wanted to revise the topics that I have studied, maintaining short notes, okay? And use some color pens, which will be like a more attractive page, so that paste those pages on your room wall, and whenever you see those pages, automatically all topics will be revised, okay? So make something attractive, and then revision will become more interesting and also more easy, okay? So don't give least priority for revision. Revision is one of the area you have to focus on, revision, and then writing online test series. Once a subject is prepared, you have to write a test to understand how far you have prepared and what are the areas you are losing the marks. Analysis is very, very important. Self-assessment, okay? Revision and self-assessment by writing an online examination is very, very important, okay? So I hope this video has given you some insights regarding the preparation and which subjects has to be given with more priority and which subjects are having least priority and which topics have to be focused more. I hope this video will definitely help you, okay? Thank you so much, and keep visiting our website ohminstitute.com, and if you wanted to join 100 days crash course announced by OHM Institute, please visit our website and call to our counseling team, academic counseling team. They will tell you all the features and the course details. All right, thank you so much.